Okay, this is a digital drug labeling system developed, designed and developed by HealthServe and is globally accessible. So to label a drug on this system, you simply click on create new label. But even before we get to that, there are easy way for you to label drug without wasting time. So once you have labeled any drug, let's say this is cataflam and you have labeled it before and everything apply, you're taking it for 1 month, and even if it doesn't apply, you can edit it and then print it. So this is cataflam and you take one tablet every 12 hours and it's for 1 week and take by mouth after a meal. So if you want to use this label already created to label for another person, simply click on duplicate. Then all you need to do is to put the name of the new patient, Chika, Mr. Chika. And then if there's anything you want to change here, maybe instead of 1 week now it's for 2 weeks, so you can actually change this if need be. So you put 2 here, it's for 2 weeks instead of 1 week. Then you click on duplicate label and you say okay and you print the label. So this makes it easy for you to print label for your patient. And so that is the label we have just generated for this patient. And there are some unique features on this label. Everything you have in this label, you can access it by scanning this QR code. And then also we have some other features that will help you to know when to discard this medication for drug where that is applicable, and that comes up on this corner, discard after, for like drug for reconstruction and eye drop, because sometimes people use eye drop and when they recover from their ailment they keep it, and whenever any other person feel like there is need for the person to use this eye drop to get well, they will give it to the person. But with this discard after, they will know clearly that after once this day is exceeded, that is no longer safe to use such drug products, and also have the name of the person that dispenses the medication, and other, of course, further information where necessary, which is how to take the medication or even warning sign or caution information for the patient. All that you can fix it in this label, and this will be the logo of your pharmacy. But if you don't have one, you can use this default logo as your pharmacy logo, which also serves the purpose very well. Alright, so if you want to implement this solution in your hospital or pharmacy, let me show you how to do that. So I'm logging out from this system. You go to healthserve.org, you create an account. When you go to healthserve.org, you'll be on this page. Click on register, click on institution registration, create an account for your institution. As I have here, create an account, fill this form as complete as possible. If you don't have logo, don't bother, that logo we saw there will be your logo for the meantime. Once that is done, you go ahead and log in using your institution ID. When you log in for the very first time, you will need to activate such an account, and you can do it all on your own even without getting across to us. Then you log into your account. Once you log into your account, you proceed to drug label management, which is here, and then when you're here, you go to label setting. You can see the settings we'll have here. We're using 10 pixel depending on the length of your institution name. You can use 10, you can use even a bigger font depending on how long your name is. Then you see the address, institution address. I'm using 10 as well. You can use even higher than that. Maybe some can use as much as 14 pixel where necessary. Phone number, you can use 14 pixel. Then this is for mobile print, target 10. If it's not big enough, you can increase it beyond that, but you try using 10 first. Then institution, or go to dosage, use 14 pixel for mobile print, and then 10 for 14 pixel for computer print and 10 for mobile. Then medication name, 14 pixel and 10 for mobile. Further instruction, depending on the space you have left, you can use between 10 to 14 on computer and 10 for mobile. So once all this is set up, you click on submit, and then when you submit, you click on computer preview so that you can check how the label turns out when you print it. And ideally your label should, everything should be within the border of this space provided. So if your label exceeds this border for any reason, then you need to edit it further by making some adjustment in the input. And most of the time, target this caution information and make sure you optimize your medication name and dosage. And then if this is too big, you can also reduce it a little bit to make sure that it fits within the space provided, so that when you print, all the information will appear within the label. So once this is done, you can start labeling drug, and then you can onboard your staff to also label from their own terminal as staff in your institution. So to onboard them, there are two ways. Either you register them from here using this, or you use this option, enroll staff. And for you to get to enroll, for them to have a staff ID, of course they need to create their account from the home page of HealthServe, and that is where I'm heading to now. So at the home page of HealthServe, they will click on register, staff registration, and then they fill this form and they will get an ID. Once they have that ID, they will give it to you, and then you enroll them, and from their own terminal they can now start to label drug, and the same will identify them as the one operating on the system. Maybe in some other edition we can show you what else your staff can do beyond labeling drug on the system, because labeling drug is just like less than 5% of what you can do with this system. So subscribe to our YouTube channel and you get to know more about HealthServe and its solutions. Thank you.